Welcome to another video. Lyme clearly thought, well, you slept quite well for the last 2 nights. You don't need any sleep tonight, obviously. So I was awake a lot last night. It's the same story as last week. GI symptoms just keeping me awake. But sometimes a day is better than I expect when I don't really sleep. So I'm trying to keep an open mind as to how today will pan out. This week is going to be focused on trying to get a GP appointment. My doctor's surgery has switched to a new system in the last few months, which means that they don't do any appointments really far in advance. They only do appointments 1 or 2 days ahead. So my dad tried to ring up on Friday to get one for Monday and there wasn't one. The specific doctor I want to see only works part-time now. So she only has appointments on Tuesday and Thursday this coming week. So my dad's got to ring up on Tuesday morning to try and get one, and then again on Thursday if Tuesday doesn't work out. So it's going to be a week of not really knowing what I'm going to be doing each day, and I don't really like those. I managed to have my shower this morning, which is really good, and guess what? I'm wearing some new pyjamas. I needed to get some new long sleeve pyjamas because all the ones I had last winter just don't fit me anymore and I had to throw them away. So I got these ones, which are like a space print theme. They've got rockets and stars and planets on and moons and gems, which I think is a bit odd because it doesn't really fit with the space theme, but whatever. These are long sleeve, but they're still kind of light cotton. And then I got some others that are a bit thicker and cozier. And these ones have like woodland animals on, some of which are wearing hats, which I just think is so adorable. And then I also, got something that's not pyjamas. I bought this, well, it's described as a tunic. I mean, you're not going to be able to see it when I hold it up at this angle. It's basically charcoal grey. But the reason I got it is because it's blended with cashmere, so it's so soft to wear. And I've tried it on and it is just so nice, and oh my goodness, so soft. So I'm really happy with what I got, and I'm keeping everything, which doesn't happen very often. Usually I send a few things back. I'm going to watch the new episode of Outlander now. I do need to send a couple of emails this afternoon though, so I do need to get on that. But I'm going to watch Outlander first. So I tried something different last night when I was eating dinner. I doubled my dose of digestive enzymes. I take enzymes whenever I eat something because my pancreas doesn't produce enough to digest the food on its own, so I have to take some as a supplement. So I thought, well, if that's the reason behind my GI symptoms, then doubling my dose of digestive enzymes might help. So I did that last night when I was eating dinner, and I think it did help a little bit because I only woke up feeling like I wanted to throw up once last night, and the night before it happened 3 times, so that's definitely an improvement. But this morning has just been really bad. I'm feeling really sick. I don't know whether the nausea that I would have had in the night has now just moved to the morning, and actually taking a double dose of enzymes didn't make any difference. I tried doing it again with breakfast, but it just made me feel even worse. I'm going to try it for the rest of the day so I know for sure. I emailed my Lyme doctor on Monday, just telling him what had happened, with the gynecologist appointment, and that I was going to try and start a new POTS medication, and that I tried the glutathione. And then I just mentioned at the end, okay, my GI symptoms are still really bad, and I don't really know what to do about it. He then emailed me back this morning saying, I think you should do another stool analysis. I did one when I first went to Breakspear. In my first batch of tests, I did one then, and it showed various things. So he wants me to do another one of those, which, I'm going to be honest, has slightly ruined my day because it's, pardon the pun, a pain in the ass to do. It also means coming off all my medication before I do it, because taking medication will disrupt the results. So that's an even bigger pain, obviously. So there's that. And then there's just the waiting I'm doing at the moment for a GP appointment. Not knowing when I'm going to have to leave the house means I can't plan my energy properly around it. And in all likelihood, I'm going to have to go early in the morning, which means that the rest of that day and then the next day will be out, so I can't do anything then. And it's just impossible to plan at the moment. And I hate it so much. And I'm just feeling a bit teary, really. Okay, I made the decision that I'm just going to forget about trying to get a doctor's appointment for the rest of this week. Just start again next week when hopefully my GI symptoms might have calmed down a bit. Who knows? So just drawing a line under that took quite a bit of pressure off me, which was good. As to the stool analysis test, I haven't really come to a conclusion yet as to what I want to do about that, because this is going to sound weird, but I don't feel like my gut is the problem, i.e. my digestive tract. I feel like my stomach is the problem. I know they're all connected very, very intrinsically, but I feel like once the food or water or medication makes its way through my stomach, the symptoms do abate slightly. They're definitely not as bad. So I feel like the problem lies with my stomach. I don't feel like the stool analysis test is going to tell me and my doctors anything new. Also, it costs nearly £300, which is quite a lot. Not that I'm really thinking about that, because I really just want to find out what's going on, but obviously that's always in the back of my mind. So I emailed back my doctor saying I don't really feel like the problem lies in my digestive tract. I feel like it lies in my stomach, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to see what he says to that in response. If he still thinks I should do it, then of course I will. When you do a stool analysis test, you have to stop all your medication. I think I said this in the last clip. So that is difficult, but if stopping all of the medications improves my GI symptoms, then I will know that one of the medications, or the fact that I'm taking so many medications, is causing that problem. So if that happens, I can try and work out which medication is causing the problem by reintroducing them one at a time, or I can try and scale back how many I'm taking by trying to combine some. So at least I have some sort of plan now, because this morning I was just all over the place. So today is not a very nice day, but not for the reasons that it usually is. My mum and my dad and my sister right now are at a funeral for one of my dad's very close friends who passed away very suddenly a couple of weeks ago. And I'm not there because I can't go, because I'm not well enough. And I hate that. Of course, it's horrible when you're chronically ill to not be able to do the really nice things, not be able to go out with your friends, not be able to go on holiday, not be able to work. But personally, I find it far more horrible when I can't support people through their pain and through their tough times. And I can't be there today to say goodbye to someone who I've known all my life. And in the last few years, obviously I haven't seen him and his family as much because I've been ill, but he's lent me DVDs that he thought I'd like. He sent me a good luck card last year just before I went to Breakspear, which meant so much to me because I was so nervous about going. It's just incredibly, incredibly sad that he's gone. I keep thinking, okay, my GI symptoms can't get any worse than this, but they do, and they keep getting worse. The last few days, not only have they been happening at night, they've also been happening in the day. And today, they've been much worse than the last week, which is hard to believe because the last week has been so much worse than the previous one, which was so much worse than the one before that. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this is happening. I can't eat because I feel so sick and so bloated and my stomach hurts so much. And deep down, I know I need to go to my GP and I need to say, listen, I need to see a gastroenterologist because something is deteriorating quite fast and I don't know why. Like, I'm not doing anything different, so logically I shouldn't be deteriorating, but I am. But there's several reasons I haven't done that yet. Number one, I'm worried she thinks I'm just shopping around different specialists and trying to get them to find something wrong with me, because she doesn't accept that I have chronic Lyme disease. She doesn't even accept that I have Lyme disease, let alone that it's chronic. And I think she thinks that I just don't accept the chronic fatigue diagnosis that the NHS have given me, so I just want something else. And the other reason is that the referral will take months, probably 5-6 months until I get an appointment, maybe even longer. It's like there's no point. I just don't feel like there's any point, and I don't know what to do. I'm just so like, ugh. Today has been so tough. It's only been redeemed by one thing. And that thing was just watching Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal play doubles in the Laver Cup together. The only time they've ever played doubles together in their career, probably the only time they ever will. So it was so special to watch and just really amazing, and that one thing has saved my entire day, because otherwise I think I might have cried myself to sleep. I know I said my Lyme doctor wants me to do another stool analysis, and I emailed him back going, okay, but is that really necessary, blah blah blah. And then he emailed back saying, well, you could try taking some apple cider vinegar to help your digestion. And I was like, okay, because I'm up for trying that, but I don't think the level of nausea I'm currently operating under is going to allow me to take vinegar. I don't think that'll stay down. I think it'll literally just come straight back up. So then I emailed him back again saying, okay, I'm open to trying that, but what happens if that doesn't work, you know? But he didn't get back to me before the end of Friday, which means it'll probably be Monday now. So I'm just feeling really alone with it all. And that's, you know, something I'm quite used to with chronic illness, but sometimes it does just get the better of you. And today has been one of those days. But like I said, it has ended on a better note. I managed to eat a little bit of fish pie for tea and just watch some tennis. So that has cheered me up. And I didn't watch Strictly this evening because I was watching the tennis, so I've got that to watch with my breakfast tomorrow, so that's another good thing. Really trying to find the silver linings. But I found 3, so I think that's good going. Today, I've literally just been watching tennis all day. It started at 11 a.m. and I turned it off at about 8 p.m, so God knows how many hours that is, but too many to be watching a screen. I'm very tired now, but it was so worth it because the Laver Cup was amazing and Europe won. It's been a great day, I'm not going to lie. It's been a great day just watching tennis all day. I am exhausted now, so I am going to go to bed. Today marks the end of another week, the end of another video. This week again has been so tough. Somehow it's been tougher than last week and I didn't even think that could be possible. So many different things coming into play this week that I've just been really struggling both mentally and physically. I hope you've enjoyed the video though. I'm sorry if it's boring or depressing. I try not to sugarcoat things, so what you see really is what I'm feeling and what's happening. I hope you've enjoyed it though, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!